like he could jump in front here and win this ball. So that's why he lays out. Good battle between the two of them. Elise, yeah, he's left catching Rodri on the back of the ankle.
Is
it's
that
also close to
is
it.
that altogether different from the Rabiot?
Yeah.
So two interesting, tough challenges thrown out by the French in the opening quarter hour of this. And there's no pending yellow card suspensions. Only a player who was sent off in this game would miss the final. Fabian Ruiz going to open it up wide. Baena brings it down on Koundé. Baena deflected cross. Elise first to react. Can he spring a counter? It's a great touch for Dembele. He's going to play it into space. Mbappe, what a ball that is. Mbappe brings it down. Weaves his way through. It's poked away from behind. He's still got it. Mbappe now needs some help. Dembele swept across to the far side. Barcola able to get it away for Elise, and Kubarsi gets the block in. What? From one end of the field to the other.
Yeah, that's how the game's going to go. Spain trying to keep you pinned in, but that first ball, what a ball this is from Dembele onto Mbappe, but the recovery defending there, enough to slow up Mbappe to force him to come back, and that allowed them then to get two bodies around the ball. The French are taking it quickly.
Dembele able to get a deflected cross in. There's Hummels there. Few appeals from France that might have hit an arm. And Yamal's not able to keep that in play. And there is no holding of this, so there was no VAR check needed.
Javier Bardem, Spanish actor, ready for this one.
Nice.
Looks comfortable, quite content at the moment.
Jules Koundé.
Number 7. Someone.
Dembele, reigning winner of the Ballon d'Or, as World Player of the Year. Trying to wriggle away and find any space he can on Baena. Gets across deep to the backside. Barcola brings it down. Able to keep it. A little bit of a shove there.
Nice.
From Pedro
Very
Porro.
nice. That was a good fight.
He'll cross it, and only Laporte was there.
Oh. That was good.
Didier Deschamps understanding this is a different game today. The way his team, not trying to high press. They know they can't do that against Spain for 90 minutes and expect to not get torn apart. Really good defensive structure, being patient, not opening up against this Spanish team and playing on the counter and coming so close in that last sequence. But now, what was that ball? Maybe turns over there.
And that's where Rabiot's got to be careful in those moments on a yellow card.
But they're playing to what the game is giving them right now. So when they can pin them back, when they can go, they've high pressed in those little
so what's the game plan? What do you guys think the game plan is for France or Spain right now?
And for Spain, it's the same thing. They feel quite content with the way that they're able to defend some of these transitional opportunities. At the same time, not having been quite as dangerous. They haven't taken up the game gear with possession. That will happen when they can get it out to Lamine Yamal 1v1.
Fabian Ruiz, great angle. Is it too far for Cucurella? It is. And Pamecano came across just to bump him off the run.
That was a good fight, though.
Luis de la Fuente has engineered such remarkable success for the Spanish team since he took the job after the last World Cup. World Cup that Didier Deschamps and France were a penalty shootout away from winning. As you see, Spain right now, 36 games without a loss, dating back to a friendly against Colombia in the spring of 2024. That's a Spanish all-time record. It's one shy of Italy's record that they had for a period of years, was actually ended by Spain in 2021. Morocco at different times have claimed a longer streak. Some of that have to do with that disputed Africa Cup of Nations final. But remember, that was a French team that beat Morocco. First time in a long time they'd suffered a loss that they fully recognize. And France do the same to Spain today.
Number 17?
When they played in the Euro semifinal 2 years ago, all the goals were in the first half. France scored first. Yamal tied it, almost won it,
All
coming
right.
from behind. When they played
honestly,
last year in Stuttgart, we were there for that game at the Nations
If I'm being honest, in this game,
Spain
is
built
a competitive
4-0
like,
lead.
If someone goes down 1-0, I want to see a fight.
Half
If someone goes down 2-0, I would like to see
chaos in the last 15 minutes.
Like,
and it finished 5-4.
There should be no reason you're taking chances on shots.
Able to stretch out and reach that one early.
Absurd
cross,
shots.
Back post, too far for Oyarzabal.
That's nice. But that's the other thing.
Coming, he fouled him. It's a penalty. Penalty for Spain. Yamal snuck in the backside of the veteran Luca Digne. And Spain have their opportunity to go in front of the World Cup semifinal.
Well, Digne just gets his body all bent out of shape here. Doesn't keep his body facing open to the plate. So now that head goes up. So now he gets turned, waiting for it, and Yamal just gambles. He's able to nice height for it. He knows he can get a touch because look at Digne now. He's only focused on the ball. Doesn't see Lamal, so he gets a touch on it, and then there's contact on Lamine Yamal after. Yeah, that's a penalty.
Oh, damn. Damn, that's a penalty. Yeah.
And Yamal is still down. Frustrating moment for Digne.
What?
Just a few days shy of his 33rd birthday, going against the 19-year-old.
See,
just popped up on him at a really weird height where he couldn't just head it away with power, so that's what forced him. It skipped off the wet grass, and he heads it up into the air. It's not one that he could have taken on his chest or cleared away with his feet.
I mean, but like
really clever by Yamal, though.
That could have been dangerous.
You see, Oyarzabal has the ball.
He really
made a penalty in the game last year, but Oyarzabal has been a wonderful penalty taker in his career.
He actually took a chance with that.
Bartone is just trying to shepherd the players out of the box to take the penalty.
Penalty for Spain, all right.
Saved a penalty earlier in this World Cup against Norway's third penalty save of his France career.
And Mbappe's like, no. Mbappe's like, please, no. Hit the arm of Lamine Yamal.
He's like, God, please, no.
He's like, don't do this to me. His arm, kind of that shoulder area that would not be considered a handball.
I got to get two heroes.
And so
get them next
after that delay, remember how long the delay was for Mbappe in the last game, and he had it saved. Oyarzabal, 48 career goals from penalties for club and country. Has made all 3 of his attempts in his national team career. He's a big game player. He always has been.
Penalty.
But Mike Maignan is a penalty specialist in goal. And this comes midway through the first half in the World Cup semifinal here in Dallas.
Who's taking the penalty? I can't even see it.
And Oyarzabal scores! Spain go out in front!
Good job by 21. What's his name? Mikel. Oyarzabal. Oh, he's panicking now. Mbappe's face, he's flustered now. Oh yeah. Yeah, expecting a huge counterattack. What a fantastic opportunity. A risk taken by
5th goal of the tournament. Cool under pressure here. Had a long time to wait for this one. You see him strolling up to it right now, but then he'd already made up his decision. He's not waiting for Maignan. He already knows he's picking out that corner. Head down, stays over the ball. That's a terrific penalty. In a game that has just been going through the motions, both teams feeling each other out, and yet it's Lamine Yamal who takes an advantage on a mistake from Digne. And Spain lead from the spot, 1-0.
He's probably gonna beat himself up over that mistake, I'm not gonna lie.
And now,
it's a pretty bad mistake.
The game can really begin.
Yep, now the game begins.
There's a lot of time to go here. And it's France who are high pressing. The ball's been back in play for about 15 seconds. Immediate high pressure from France.
So here we go. For the French, first time they have trailed all tournament long. What does that do to the game plan? And that's where Spain can get more dangerous as well, because you start to chase a little bit. It doesn't instantly change their approach, as we're going to get our first break.
Our hydration break is powered by Powerade. Midway through the first half, the Digne foul on Yamal. The Oyarzabal penalty, the 6th man in the history of the Spanish national team to reach 30 goals, gives them the lead in the semifinal in Dallas.
Wait, what?
Great
Dude.
news. I'm prescribing you Icotide, a new kind of treatment for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Just one pill, once a day.
You're unbelievable.
Whoa, that's unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right?
I meant...
The results? Icotide provides powerful skin clearance, and I've seen my patients achieve completely clear skin. It also has a proven safety profile, with Icotide patients reporting side effects at rates similar to placebo.
Do you see the...
Oh, patient brochures. Do you want one?
Increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor may check you for infections,
Yeah,
TB
like,
if you
what
need
the
a
hell is
vaccine,
that?
or have kidney problems. Icotide. Ask your doctor if it's right for you.
You're unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your place on the conveyor belt.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Turn up the fun with
That's a
Crunch and go
story we'll
all
watch
in.
later.
Buy any two Ferrero brands and you could win $1 million.
Sorry about that. I don't know why. my
YouTube
screen
TV
was-
is amazing. Why would you settle for anything
That
less?
was
Why
not.
would anybody settle for
was
just
weird.
meh? Can you imagine if Zlatan was meh?
All right.
I call him.
All right, so we're on a commercial break, and while we're doing that, let's retry login. Ooh. Oh, I have a lot of rewards. Yeah, I got a lot of rewards to give. Claim. Six wild shards, Ronin. Pick a reward. Pick a reward. I would say 200. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna choose to unlock a hero. Right? That's what it says. Which one? While we're at we're just sorry, we're waiting for commercial break, just in case anybody was wondering. Oh, we're back.
Rapport to take it away. Once again, Rabiot's there to break it up, although he couldn't keep it in play for France. That one was blocked by Barcola, then Mbappe stepped in right in front of Kubarsi. It's just going to be out for a throw-in as Mbappe's down in some pain. Kylian Mbappe extending his record, 21st World Cup game in his career, more than any player in France's history. He scored more goals in these types of games, knockout games at a World Cup, than any man ever, even than Messi.
Oh, no. Saliba was running back with that ball and just felt
Completely
something,
forgot
went
it,
straight
yeah.
down to the ground.
This is going from bad to worse for Didier Deschamps. William Saliba just quietly going about his business all tournament as the starter back there.
That's been a really strong part of the game for the
Alright,
French
game's
team,
back
the
on.
partnership between he and Upamecano.
They trying to get
Yeah,
this
that
foul.
Indicates certainly the way he went down, that they're going to go and make a change. Another look at the moment with the penalty.
They are
Just Digne loses
surely going to
awareness.
try.
Look, the ball's popping up. He's thinking, I just need to get it out now. And you feel the pressure of an attacking player like that. But really, just great anticipation of Yamal to judge the flight of that and fearlessly just put his body in the way, takes the contact, set the stage for Oyarzabal, who puts away the penalty. That is the difference. No questions about it. 100% a penalty.
Wait, that's a
Saliba
no. They're gonna
started
give him
the
a
Euros.
penalty
He was
like
a
that.
backup at the last World Cup, but it's been his role, and he's a title winner at Arsenal this season. He's going to have to make way, it looks like, and immediately Maxence Lacroix, who had played only the game against Norway at the end of the group stage, only has 5 appearances for France in his career, is up and ready to replace him. So a huge moment for France right now. They have to make a first half sub. They burn a substitution window in the first half. And a much less experienced player in Lacroix comes on.
Had just 90 minutes played in the tournament so far. Stepping into a World Cup semifinal.
Okay, so they just gave him a free kick, no penalty.
A very strange 30 minutes.
They gave him a yellow card.
strange atmosphere. Little bursts of activity, a couple of nervy moments.
I'd say more so for the French than the Spanish. I think that the Spanish will be quite content with how this game has gone. They've been the team controlling the tempo, controlling the rhythm, playing with the ball, looking, of course, 1 or 2 little flashes for France on the counterattack, but Spain defending it really well and really aggressively.
And Olise goes down in a heap, and he wins a free kick, and that's going to be a yellow card. Cucurella has shown the yellow.
Yeah, I think that's consistent refereeing, though, to give the yellow card there, even though it's his first foul, but the type of foul. And it would be great for France to start to get Olise going a little bit more, but to do so, they have to have control of the ball in the attacking part of the field. To really get set up and allow him to float and find some of these spaces to play penetrating passes, something he's done so well.
So Cucurella now sitting on a yellow the rest of the way. That was the first foul whistled against Spain today. Ousmane Dembele stands over the ensuing free kick.
Hello.
Dembele, and it's right to Unai Simon. He didn't even actually move from when that ball was struck.
I'm gonna see if I can get like shards.
Tomorrow on
I'm gonna
Fox,
get
it'll
more
be a
shards.
very different atmosphere in Atlanta for the other semifinal. Harry Kane in England taking on Lionel Messi in Argentina.
No, wait.
Starts at 11 p.m. Eastern.
William Sabita?
Or 1 p.m. Eastern, excuse me, 10 a.m. Pacific.
No.
Live here on Fox. A ton of history between those nations.
Man.
A lot of strong
Speedy
dislike
recovery.
between those
Hopefully
nations.
it's not too serious of an injury.
That is going to be a fiery atmosphere, and you have an all-American officiating crew led by Ismail Elfaf, who has the honor and the challenge of being in charge of it. That one's going to be wild, and so many of us are off to Atlanta tonight, excited for that one as well. Who will be watching that one joyfully, knowing that they've got a spot in the final Sunday in New Jersey.
That's cool.
Atlanta showed too much of it to Rabiot. Good strong tackle from him.
Yeah, France just, a couple times, ball's turning over. Even Olise had one just a couple of minutes ago. Tries to turn first time in the midfield, turns the ball over. France under a little bit of pressure, but not getting the ball, and then they turn over the ball again. So you can just see Spain. They have triangles all over the field, always options. Now they've got a 2v1.
Dani Olmo rolls
Any
it in.
shards?
Cucurella trying to cut it back. Good
shards.
block on the outside. They had to be a little bit careful there, lunging for that loose ball. Almacano able to clear it out.
Nice. Very nice. Merge tactics at 1,300 trophies. What? See, this one's
Fabio Ruiz just running into the space, hands it off for Olmo. He'll take a shot. That's not quite what he was hoping for.
He's looking for his first goal of the tournament. He had a fantastic Euros. Drew Brees in the house.
And Olmo scored the winning goal when these teams faced off 2 years ago in the European Championship semifinal in Munich. They say on the turn, Dembele, Mbappe wanted it through, and instead it's intercepted by Kubarsi. Closer to
nice.
Barcola.
Good interception by Mbappe.
It's not that it's been all easy for France. It was a very difficult game against Paraguay on the 4th of July in brutal conditions in Philadelphia. Took him an hour against Morocco in the last round. As Baena going to get on the end of that one. He touches it wide. The flag comes up for offside. As he just put an arm into the back of Upamecano there, but Alex Baena causing some trouble.
Yeah, he was offside, but you can see right in the middle of the screen, but right after that, look at the gap between the two center backs there. And Lacroix and Upamecano having a little conversation after that. Upamecano coming over and talking to him. And keep in mind, these two have not played together much in this tournament. So they just had the one game together against Norway. These relationships, these movements, especially against the Spanish team that is so dynamic, is tough to figure out a partnership when you've been in such a rhythm as a two with Saliba.
But this really is the first true adversity France have faced at this tournament. Rabiot out-jumps by Rodri. Fabian Ruiz trying to get by him going early, and tangle of legs with Koundé. Ivan Bartona saying, I saw it, there was nothing in it. But remember, this is a French team that at the last World Cup looked dead in the water, 2-0 down, 20 minutes to go in the final against Argentina. And in the blink of an eye, that game was tied up. We've got 10 minutes to go in the first half here in Dallas. Mikel Oyarzabal. The penalty goal just about 15 minutes ago is the difference. That just got through to Dembele. Opens it up wide. Bradley Barcola working on Porro. Barcola cuts it in as Digne on the outside. Takes it himself. Puts it off target.
That's better, though, from the French because they were able to have some possession, attacking part of the field. And it allowed that man, Dembele, to float inside. Olise stayed wide.
That was a fantastic attempt.
Dembele comes underneath. He finds Barcola 1v1. He comes inside. He had a nice overlapping run, actually, from Digne that allowed him then to come in. But you could see that shot was always rising.
Instantly starts recognizing.
Now they've stepped up their pressure a little bit. So little spells like that can give you some confidence in the ball. And yet here comes Spain, who win the ball right back.
Well, it looked like France had it, and Rodri just climbed the ladder to win a header. And Spain immediately back in control.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
I mean, Ruiz just works his way inside. There was no help defending there. Dani Olmo closes it around him. Spain able to keep it. Pedro Porro off the bounce. But you don't seem comfortable enough.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
At the end of that from the French supporters here in
A
Dallas.
mistake by the French goalkeeper made me.
A lot to do there. They
My dad.
Nicely, so I think that cued him to think, all right, I'm going to take the strike here. Didn't get enough dip at the end of that play.
And Spain pressing high, man. You don't show too much of that when it does give it away.
Spain is cooking France right now.
Into the middle, Rodri. Yamal,
Spain is...
Olmo, back heel, Lamine Yamal into the middle, and Fabian Ruiz had it blocked by Upamecano. It's out for a corner.
Oh. As good attacking play as that is equally good defending from Upamecano.
That's great
The ball
defense.
turns over in the back. Spain high pressure. Now look how they buzz around. 1-2 touch. Yamal comes in, flips it around the corner, stays on his run. That's in the back of the net. Fabian Ruiz, what a tackle to put that one behind for a corner, which they're going to have them take it again. That is terrific defending to block that shot. That was Spain at its best right there.
Because if it's a save by the goalkeeper, you get the statistical credit, but that is just as good by Dayot Upamecano to take away a goal and keep it at 1-0, at least for the moment. First corner of the game for Spain. Lacroix up to get it, but it comes backwards off his head. Rabiot wins the second header. Fabian Ruiz settles it, crosses back in. And will try to chase it down on the other side, and he will. Spanish fans like that as he resets for Yamal. Yamal trying to split the double team. Almost got back to that one. I think it might just be a foul in the end.
It's going to be given a foul for clipping his heels, but it's kind of what I mean about
Hold on,
him.
I'm gonna put speed on for a little bit because I want to check something.
And he did get the better of Digne early in the game on drawing that penalty, but not afraid to face you up. 1v2, 1v3, he's seen it all tournament long. But the key thing I'm seeing from him today is getting that first touch off his foot quickly and then moving and being available and having more space on the second touch where he can get isolated as he was on almost laying it off for Fabian Ruiz.
Not bad.
was a missed touch there. Danny Olmo trying to sneak in behind. French able to crowd around him and get him off it, and that's an awkward tackle there by Rodri. It's a foul.
It's just been a very workmanlike performance from Spain. It's very efficient. They have their structure, they have their ideas, they have their base formation. It's 4-3-3, but it's a team that's just so comfortable. They don't change who they are for anybody. And right now, the way they're pressing the ball, the way they're using the ball in possession. And France finds something, though, right before the end of the half. It's going to be offside on Mbappe coming back from an offside position on that initial ball. You're feeling more frustration, though, from the French side. And I think a lot of that is in the middle of the field where they just can't get the right pressure. He is offside, trying to make that early run over the top.
So,
coming up, the Bank of America halftime show here on Fox. Rebecca, Alexis, Zlatan, and Thierry down to our right watching this one. Give us their thoughts on what we've seen so far. That was a bit nervy at the back there from Spain under some pressure. 5 minutes to go in the half. Upamecano trying to angle that in. Mbappe's going to bring it down. But he was offside once again.
Well, he's offside again. Spain doing a good job defensively with their line. You see right now, look at that. You could just draw a line right across.
Look at who's trying to get Swede's attention.
Now, whether Mbappe was maybe
Our
just
prediction is
offside
3-2
or not,
Spain. I actually do like that. 3-2 Spain makes a lot of sense.
But that's actually still a good run to keep making. You keep the defense
You
honest.
think
So whether you're
they
offside 2 or
have
3 times,
momentum
maybe
plus
you
the
don't get the
penalty
ball.
to get like
That time that they don't, or
to
you time
separate
the run
themselves
really well and the pass
if it
comes,
gets a
is
little
the
bit
time
closer, and then that
Mbappe's
you
going
think
to be
that
able
their
to open up
offense
the
is
game.
potent enough to score against this France defense.
If France are going to get back into this one, they're going to be just the second team to actually score a goal against Spain at this tournament.
They're going to have to be aggressive, though.
Only allowed the 1 goal.
They see this like defense, but you got the Ballon d'Or. You got Mbappe, who's Ballon d'Or-esque,
Argentina
and then you
presumably
have
watching this in Atlanta
Dembele,
right now. They finished training for the day. Ahead of their semifinal tomorrow, live here on Fox.
This gentleman here, I've seen him a few times. I know he's good. Yo, Speed's chat looks ridiculous.
As you said, for
like
Spain,
his donation chat bot looks
it's workmanlike. There's a
ridiculous.
reason they're the European champions. There's a reason they've not been beat in any game in over 2 years.
That little sequence is just a good example of what makes them so difficult to defend. That's your center forward coming 40 yards from the goal to pick up the ball, but then everybody fills in his space. So you're constantly marking different players. They've flooded the midfield. Mbappe's
Unai Simon, 40 yards out, had to get there in time and did. That was a wonderful sequence with Rabiot and Barcola, but Unai Simon was alert.
Might have been offside there, but they didn't put the flag up, so the play continues, and it's going to be a French corner. I was waiting to see if that flag came up. I thought from
Mbappe is actually a bit nervous right now, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, that would have been tight. It's hard to say because that camera angle is not right down the line, so I'm glad they let the play go. But this has led now to this French corner, and that is not a reviewable play anymore.
Third corner for France. Lise, big looping outswing on the cross, closes to it. It comes all the way through. Koundé holds it in. Koundé will reset it to the mixer. Popped in the air. Simon coming for it. Doesn't get it clean. Rodri able to clear wide. Man down is Laporte. And the play has been stopped.
Yeah, man down. Likely not no fouls, but
conversation. I don't know if the shout wasn't loud enough or what, and then he just made sure he had to get something on it to head it out of pressure because you can't take any chances. But I think right now he's waiting for Unai Simon to say, my ball, my ball.
Right.
Simon hesitated. Then there was a little contact. It was before that. There was a player down. I'm not sure what this is going to end up with because I felt like Yvan Barton was going to stop this whistle with what was going to be a French throw as Laporte was down on the ground from some contact to his head.
So France will stay on the attack. We have 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go here in the first half. Dembele just takes the ball off the ground and wheels it inside. Rolled across, he's fouled.
Nice.
And look at how many Spanish players are going to run in and scream at Yvan Barton, who just walks away.
I don't know if it was whether the fact that the ball was just dropped and then the play started, or they feel like this wasn't a foul on Dembele, which you didn't really get to see it because the camera shot just missed it, but I think he's falling down as he pokes that ball away, and something has changed here.
I think he's changed his decision.
His mind. Wow. So that might have been some help from his assistant referee there in that build-up, because that was at least what it made to look like, that was going to be a French free kick, and now Deschamps is upset.
Now everyone's angry. Yeah, it was changed to a drop ball. Spain immediately had it back into play. Lamine Yamal, he's got a couple different runners. Opens it up to the near side. Cucurella cuts it into the middle. It bounces off Tchouaméni, and Rabiot's the only man there. And Elise running at Cucurella, but look at the Spanish support to crowd him off the ball.
Spain's done a lot of like
30-yard run there to get back, but
triangle. Sorry, no triangle, not triangle. Spain's done a lot of like diamond traps.
On the field to mark. So this has been a good half for Spain.
I've noticed they cut off corners, or they cut off a lot of. Why is Speed digging in his nose? Like, why do I look up at Speed digging in his nose?
As a foul as Yamal goes down. Fabian Ruiz goes down. That one is whistled as a foul against Rabiot, who's sitting on a yellow card. 6 added minutes, the number on the board.
I wonder, why don't they just try to go at Fabio?
There's frustration from Rabiot, but he's late. This is going to be something to think about, though, for Deschamps in this second half. And he's always had the right pulse and the right feel for the changes needed within the team.
Sorry, Spain, get up.
I just wonder how long he's going to wait in a game like this.
None of that crying, none of that.
When he went 2-0 down against Argentina in the World Cup final, made changes instantly in the first half. I would imagine maybe a halftime change, maybe it's Doué, maybe it's the midfield he's looking at.
Probably a halftime change.
Jamal, it's going to almost
they
slide
need
by
to
off the deflection. Upamecano had to get there in time.
Wait, why would they change if they were?
There's still only just one goal out of this, and they've looked lively in different moments.
No, but you don't want to go down 2-0 with the same lineup, so do you change it?
Behind Elise, and then Koundé commits the foul. Now, to that point, though, they are only 1 goal away. Does he have to make a bunch of changes at the half, do you think?
I just don't think he'll be happy with the current flow and the state of the game. Maybe it's Kone. Tchouaméni missed the last 2 matches, and Kone's energy and intensity that he brings to a game.
Energy,
like this,
yes. Intensity, yes. Mental fortitude is what they need to have, because you can almost guarantee that someone's going to get lucky on Spain's side. So you probably need to account for. You probably need to account for Spain getting another one, so you have to like actually. You gotta be a bit more active on the ball. Your corners need to be a bit more sharper. Spain is doing enough.
Just too far for Mbappe. Barcola, great speed to get there, and great speed to bounce off the advertising boards and get back to the loose ball. In for Dembele.
I'm like 10 seconds behind. I'm gonna be honest.
Good feet by Dembele to get it wide. Digne, Rabiot, is he onside or not? We'll find out as he clips it in the middle. Koundé attacking. Cucurella wins the header. It was offside. Free kick Spain.
Yeah,
offside, but the free kick is rewarded to number 5. Very good.
Comes all the way this one flashing across. But now you have your 4-man back line.
What do they do? Because like this isn't going to get them what they need. They need to like actually.
And just draws Rabiot offside. Really, really in sync.
Mark Cucurella is slow to get up behind the play.
Anyway.
He might have taken a bit of a knock there, challenging for that ball in the air. We're about halfway through stoppage time at the end of the first half.
Halftime.
Throws his body in. Yamal the speed to get there on Digne, who's able to recover it.
Oh.
Rabiot steps in. And he won that second header. No, that was Laporte who came crashing through. Former French youth international teammate of Rabiot and of Mignon. Aymeric Laporte playing at the back for Spain today.
I'll second guess.
That was the wrong side of Fabian Ruiz as a turnover. Tchouaméni wide for Elise. Kunde chopped down by Baena. 2 minutes to play in the half. Spain in the lead since the 22nd minute penalty from Mikel Oyarzabal. Dembele has it poked away. Lamine Yamal, who won it, sneaking in behind Digne and got fouled.
Rodri is just so fun to watch. He poked that ball away from Dembele. Ball's fired to him under pressure. He pops it back one time, then he's on the move. Spreads another 10, 15-yard ball out. Just a constant conductor in the middle of the field. He is so important to this team.
He was the year before Dembele, winner of the Ballon d'Or's World Player of the Year, MVP of the Euros 2 summers ago, and then tore his ACL. Back at full strength now. Oh, Elise the turn, and did that go out? No, it did not yet. Laporte touched it out. The ball was not out of play yet before Laporte touched it. And even from up here, that's certainly what it looked like, that ball was still in. Spain are upset about it. There's about a minute to go in the half. And one of the best things about Rodri is just the general, the orchestrator in the middle, and the only player in the field with his shirt tucked in as he does so.
All business.
Barcola, Mbappe, able to keep it on Olmo. Pop free, Digne trying to clip it up. There's Rodri, all business. Right place, right time to block it out. 30 seconds left in the half. A French team that had not yet trailed in this tournament. They've been pretty smooth sailing for them, all things considered. The spot of the final at stake now against the European champions. Final chance of the half. Dembele just mishit it. Off balance as he tried to strike it. And a bit of an awkward fall at the end. And that is the end of the half. Coming up after the break, Rebecca, Alexi, Thierry, and Zlatan give us their thoughts. 45 minutes down, 45 to go in the World Cup semifinal here in Dallas, where it's Spain 1, France 0.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is sponsored by Ferrero. Go all in and score big with our match day treats.
Hey, Leo. Can we kick it?
Sí, dale.
Can I kick it? Can we kick it?
Can I kick it?
Yes, we can!
Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Sí, dale.
You heard the man.
Thanks, world. We'll take it from here.
They say home is where the heart is, and I think that's true. It's my party, you're invited, and all your friends too. Everyone's invited, and I'll see you soon. You don't have to knock, you can come right in. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house.
Children are expressing their disappointment after the Tooth Fairy failed to collect their teeth.
No fair, Mary.
It's not just the kids, you know?
No word from the Tooth Fairy. What can she be doing?
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers and real-time insights that can grow your business. So whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit
Is it
QuickBooks.
halftime?
Shake it time and ring it, go and get yourself a whistle and blow.
Alright guys, so it is halftime. I'm going to come back on stream. I want to try something a little different. I will be back.
You about us.
Promise.
We got now.
We'll be back. I will turn the stream back on when the